to some more Everlasting Summer. And once again, I am joined by.
Hey, it's Mr. Panda Bear.
Yeah, so we are picking up exactly where we left off. I don't even remember what we did last episode. Oh,
Neither
we
do
ate
I.
with Slavia. We had some food with her. Or was that the episode? I can't remember. Um,
Eh,
it's been a day. All right, let's. So
oh,
I'm reading the main character. Once again, Mr. Panbear is going to be reading the
everyone else,
all the heroines and everyone else.
Cheese Cobb.
Yeah, and I don't. We will eventually meet another guy. I just don't remember his name. All right, three,
Okay.
two, one. Oh wait, why am I counting down? I thought I was gonna end the recording. Sorry. It's for me. It's early in the morning. I just woke up a little while ago. So a beautiful summer day. I had not felt so good in the morning for several years. All problems were gone, vanished into clouds that were as white as snow. Olga Dmitrievna came out of nowhere. She did. She literally just appeared out of thin air. Good morning,
Ha!
Semyon.
That's
Morning.
my line.
Oh, right, I forgot that I'm not just reading everything.
Good morning, Semyon.
Morning. I smiled, doing my best to show that no matter what, my morning was indeed good.
You only arrived yesterday, so I decided not to wake you up. Uh, but breakfast. Never mind. Here, take this.
She handed me something wrapped in paper. It's a bomb! Judging by the oily stains, there had to be sandwiches inside. Or a bomb! Oh, thank you.
Now, go wash yourself, you dirty boy.
Oh, God. I was about to leave because of that line.
Wait a second.
Olga Dmitrievna quickly ran into the house and came out to shove a small bag into my hands. Inside, I found a toothbrush, soap, a small towel, and something else. I did not look too closely.
A pioneer should always be clean and tidy. Let me do your neckerchief properly this time. Yours is askew.
Askew.
You should do it yourself once you learn how to.
Well, I don't know how to use neckerchiefs. I only know how to use handkerchiefs. Do we have to? I'm gonna wash myself now. Yeah, right. I could get hooked on the tap. Wait. Yeah, right. It could get hooked on the tap and strangle. Wait. Why are you concerned about your neckerchief strangling you after getting hooked on a tap?
Because he's gonna go clean himself.
And
There's
that he's gonna
water.
how? How is his neckerchief gonna get hooked on a tap? I'm very concerned.
Alright, fine. Later then. And don't forget about the lineup.
Oh god. Pencils, paper, drawing lines. You don't forget such things. What lineup?
What do you mean, what lineup?
She frowned.
It's Monday today.
Weird. By my approximation, it should have been Sunday. Then again, a shift in the day of the week is hardly the worst thing.
Usually, we have lineups early in the morning before breakfast at the very crack of dawn. But it's Monday today, so we have it at 12 o'clock. A drastically different time.
Yes.
Don't be late!
Alright, but where?
At the square. Where else?
I can't even remember the lineup scene, but I have a very strong feeling that she gets up on an armored truck and starts yelling at us about the revolution. There
Oh,
was no
goody.
reason to argue. I headed to the bathing place. Who puts bathing place in quotation marks?
Why
And
does
who
it look
calls
like
it a bathing place?
Why does it look like the sinks could like double as a pizza oven?
Yeah, yeah. The under part you're gonna pull down the part at the bottom and cook pizzas. I knew I would forget about separate showers and toilet, but at the sight of this malfunctioning symptom of decaying socialism, a funny turtle with its tin shell, paw taps, and I can read this. Ceramic belly, I felt sick. Oh, communism. Ugh. I was not a squeamish person, but nonetheless, standing there, I realized that there was still some minimum level of habitual comfort, which I found it troublesome to do without. Okay, seriously, it's not that bad. Like, I can think of 100 places worse to bathe yourself than, like, I almost called this a tap house. That would be one of the places worse to bathe yourself. But seriously, it's like a shack with a bunch of taps. Like, it's not that bad. It's often like that. When you lose things that thought were ordinary and common, you suddenly understand how essential they were. Ah, screw this, as if I had any choice. The water was ice cold. Well, washing my hands was not an issue. Washing my face and mouth became a big issue. Why? There's no toothpaste in the bag, okay, that Olga Dmitrievna gave me. I could brush my teeth without it, with a small round box wrapped in a towel. Tooth powder. Cute! 1 point for me being somewhere in the past. I washed myself quickly, also due to the cold water. Someone was coming, more like running towards me. I turned around. It was Slavia, dressed in a tracksuit. The girl would probably look good in anything. Pioneer uniform, bikini, probably even a spacesuit.
Oh. Hey there! Tee-hee?
Oh, God. Ohio, I mean, what's up? Good morning. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Real smooth.
Why didn't you come for breakfast?
I overslept. I said it as I was proud of it. Or as if I was proud about it. But Olga Dmitrievna gave me some sandwiches.
Oh, great then. Don't forget about the lineup.
Yeah, sure. As if I could forget.
Right, I gotta run. Literally, like, you're in my way. Enjoy yourself!
No,
But
she
not too
just
much.
continues running while yelling this to us.
Yeah.
She waved goodbye and disappeared around the path's bend. It looks like it's a couple minutes until the lineup. How late did this guy sleep? Like 11:30?
I think so.
It would quickly pass by my home to drop off my washing bag and eat the sandwiches and then head to the square. Oh, okay, so he's got a little bit of time then. I swung open the door to the camp leader's cabin and rushed inside as if I was jumping into the last car of a departing train. It didn't turn out to be the best idea because instead I found Olga Dmitrievna, who was changing. Of course, this part is blacked out. I froze on the spot, trying not to breathe. Finally, the camp leader noticed me.
Simon!
I looked away immediately.
Have you heard of knocking? Now get out!
Yeah, that was real clumsy. Oh, anime protagonists.
Mr.
Although
McMove.
although I did enjoy the sight. Olga Dmitrievna followed me out in a minute.
Here, take this, you rapscallion. Now it is your home too.
Okay, I like that.
You
I
found
like
a
that
key.
he just rushed in, saw her changing, and then she's like, "You know what? The best idea is to give him a key." She
Yep.
handed me a key. I put it in my pocket. Home. Of course, if I disregarded how fantastical the current events were, this camp was far from being the worst place on Earth. But to call it home? Just one day spent here? I doubt I'll ever be able to do so.
All right, now let's go. We're late.
Also, I just noticed this weird thing. She has a different pin than everyone else.
Hold on. What?
Yeah, she has like a diamond instead of the circular Lenin thing.
Well, if I might point out, Anna doesn't even have a camp uniform. She just wears a USSR shirt all the time.
That is true. I think she does. I just think that we haven't seen her in one yet.
Okay.
But what about the sandwiches?
Just eat them on the way.
No, that's impossible. You can't
Ignorant
walk
little
and
boy.
eat. We were
Well,
passing
you
along
may
the
not be able to, but Simon can apparently.
apparently we were passing along the line of the pioneer cabins while I was tucking into this. That is tucking, right?
Yep. Well,
Oh,
I was tucking into the ham sandwiches.
And
Ooh, ham sandwich! I could go for a good old-fashioned ham sandwich about now.
And Olga Dmitrievna kept on talking and talking. She was buzzing like the game of Operation with Parkinson's. Oh, okay. But I cared about nothing but the food.
Understood?
Huh?
You weren't listening?
Sorry.
Today is your first day of your new life as a pioneer, and you should do your best so that it becomes a happy life.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm serious, punches in face. A pioneer has many duties. Punches in other. I don't know. Just punches you again. Great responsibility is conferred upon him to participate in social work. Just spit all over my computer screen. Hold on, sorry. To help his juniors to study and study and study again.
Also, why does that line require a shocked face? It seems like she's just upset, not, what? Were you not listening? That was the last line.
Yeah, okay. We here all are like one big family. And you will become a part of it, whether you like it or not, you insolent little boy.
Yeah, a part. I'd even sign a party membership card if it would save me from listening to this nonsense. God, communism, am I right?
I hope that your term here is over. You'll keep the most pleasant memories about our camp. Memories that will last your whole life.
So when will this term end?
Why do you keep asking silly things?
It seems I won't get any information from her. I almost said a really shame. A shame, really. The world appears to be so friendly, but it never bothered me to introduce itself to me. Now all I can think is the Earth takes off his hat. How do you do? Prepare now I can take things somewhat easier than yesterday. It seems like I have some unspoken ceasefire with it. It isn't hurting me, but I'm forbidden from asking questions. Of course, this situation isn't a pleasant one, but what can I do about it? A bad peace is better than a good dispute.
The most important thing for you now is to make the best of your time you will spend here.
I'll do my best. Honestly, I was very tired of this conversation. I just wanted to get out of it because I hated this woman. It would be good to know where that here is, but we came to the square. The pioneers were already lined up. What? Is somebody not here yet?
Nope. All here.
She looked around at her brave pioneer troops.
All right. Go stand somewhere. Anywhere will do.
On top of the statue, over by that tree, in the line would probably be preferable. Weird. Why did she tell me there was no more sleeping places? What?
There's no more sleeping places. Ah!
No, she hasn't said that for quite a while. Also, I like that Lena is just crying at this moment for some reason.
Yeah.
And for some reason, these are the only people in the entire camp.
Wait, but
Well, the chief was running her mouth about our plans for the week. I stared at the people. A few heads away from me stood Electronic, a little further, Lena and Slavia, and at the end of the line, Anna and Alyssa. Everyone I had met was here. Olga Dmitrievna spoke about some competitions.
Oh, this is where we see Anna in her uniform.
Yeah. Olga Dmitrievna spoke about some competitions, and I turned my attention to the monument. Genda. I cannot remember any revolution by a similar name. He had a weird posture, too, as if he was looking around the district. Maybe contempt or disdain. Probably some local leader.
Daydreaming again?
Slavia brought me back to reality. Olga Dmitrieva stood nearby.
Still remember the plan for the week?
The plan? I will never forget the plan. The 5-year plan.
Perfect! Darling.
She looked at Slavia.
Did you bring it? Yes, I did.
Slavia handed me a piece of paper. It had a long list of names. Some had X's by them. Some said, "It's all good, fam. No killing today."
It's a checklist. Here are 4 tasks to check off. Do it all today. Before you start, sign for a club. There are some clubs in the clubhouse and a music club in a separate building. The separatist building, I mean. Sorry, dear. Then visit the infirmary and finally visit the library. Got it?
Yes.
Good.
It seemed like a good chance to find out something since I had to go places I hadn't seen before.
Then come on, start right now.
What about lunch?
Don't worry, I'll bring you more sandwiches. The checklist is more important.
I like how she can just instantly produce sandwiches. She's like, "Oh, don't worry about it." Turns around, pulls out hundreds of sandwiches.
Good luck.
All I can think is it's like unturned inventory, just like dropping sandwiches everywhere. They departed too fast for me to ask anything else. Missed breakfast, now I'll have to miss lunch too. This ain't good. Ain't a word. Maybe I'll manage it in time somehow. Lunch starts at 1 p.m. Then again, if I'll go there, I might miss a place from the checklist. Okay, it's too early to go to the canteen anyway. Okay, so I'm going to tell you right now that we're going to just skip the music club because there's stuff that I can't share. There's something that Steam didn't censor there. It's not too bad, but it's still not super YouTube friendly.
The music club. We have to go into the music club.
But I have to cut a part of it out. I'll save the audio. Do you want me to save the audio and then I'll
Couldn't you just like get rid of that specific scene?
That's like the entire scene though.
Oh, I doubt that.
No, it seriously is.
I doubt that.
I'm not kidding. Alright, we'll do all the other ones this episode, and then we'll go to the music club after.
Kitchen and dining hall.
Why is it? I thought that was one of the things that we shouldn't go to. Also, okay, I'd like to point out they have a football club, a gymnasium right next to their locker shower room, a WC, which I don't even know what that is. And then they have Long Island, closest one island, with a boathouse booth, another WC. They have 31 cabins, old building, bus stop, another WC, a shower/boiler room, the admin building, the Genda Square, a scene, I don't even know what a scene is, library, infirmary, kitchen dining hall, a beach, a music club, and 2 clubhouses.
They have a booth.
Yeah, they got a booth. But I love that they named one of the islands closest to one island, and the other one Long Island. Oh, and they also labeled the buoys, just in case. Which, the buoys have the same look as the fence.
It's slightly different lines.
Oh, well, they're closer together.
Yeah, the fences. Alright, let's go to the kitchen.
Okay, kitchen dining hall. Nonetheless, I decided to go and have lunch. The checklist isn't going to run away. I'll just get it signed later, while my stomach clearly won't wait till dinner. With these thoughts, I entered the canteen. Wait, but I thought we were going to get sandwiches anyway. He's like, I'm going to get food anyway, but I better get it soon so I can get some extra food. There was almost nobody inside. Apparently, most pioneers had lunch already. Yeah, those 3 seconds that we waited. A lunch lady is of impressionism. A lunch lady of impressive proportions provided me with a glorious meal of 3 dishes, a soup, yeeps broth, which all I can now presume was scooped out of the mortar holes in yeeps and poured into a bowl and is now being served to these young pioneers. Goulash from Lavrenti Pavlovich, garnished with potatoes boiled accordingly to the craziest fashion of the 15th century? I don't know why they just didn't put 15 there. And a periodic table compote. Hardly a menu 5-star restaurant would envy, but I was too hungry to care. I feel like he's just making fun of all the food there.
Yeah.
After all, compared to my usual meal of ramen or macaroni and cheese, this indeed wasn't too bad. Yeah, you can't complain. I sat at the nearest table and concentrated on chewing. My focus was soon disrupted by a sudden mighty slap on my back. I even choked. Anna was standing in front of me with a vicious look on her face. I'll choke the life out of you one day.
Catch me if you can.
She stuck her tongue out.
You tried once and couldn't.
Alright, then I'll ambush you somewhere. With a knife. Or a gun.
That's not fair.
Look who's talking, Miss Fairplay. I grinned.
Okay, you wait. I'll get some food and come back. We'll eat together.
I could do without such company. Better hurry up with my lunch. I almost said Anya. Anna came back after just half a minute. She had a huge roast beef on her plate and a few large boiled potatoes, compared to my royal feast. Where did you get that?
Gotta know places.
Alright, hold on. She looked at me and grinned with all of her 32, or somehow many she had.
Or however many.
Or however many she had teeth. Okay, why is he pointing this out? Why is he, like, staring at her teeth intently?
I don't know.
Yeah, hold on, I'm just pulling up the thing. Okay. She looked at me and grinned with all over. I won't stand for this. I never was a master of pranks, and in school I often found myself on the bullied side. But I had to get back at her somehow. What if Olga Dmitrievna finds out that you're stealing food?
I'm not stealing.
She flared up. That's what you got. That's what you're gonna to tell her? I wonder if she'll believe you.
And how would she know?
Well, that depends on many things.
Like what?
Anna looked me in the eyes. Give me a bun. A sweet one.
Where am I supposed to get it?
Well, the same places where you got all of this. I pointed at her plate. She hesitated.
Alright, one bun. And promise you won't tell Olga Dmitrievna?
You have a word of a pioneer who is exploiting a young child. She ran off towards the kitchen. Without hesitating, I opened the pepper box and emptied it into her drink. As I finished, the restless girl came back.
Here, you racketer.
All I can think is, I watched this, there was this Soviet song that I found that was, popular during this time. And, the guy mistranslated rocket to racket. So, it was, the rackets are ready. And so I don't know if that's supposed to be Rocketeer or what. Looks like she didn't notice. Okay, now who drinks his compote last carries trays.
Don't be silly.
Silly, watch me.
I won't play these childish games.
Look who's talking, I sighed maliciously.
Huh, you watch me then. 1, 2, 3.
She didn't even let me grab my glass, and one quick motion downed her drink.
And we murdered her.
Okay, what kind of pepper was this? In just 1 second, her impression changed of that of authentic terror. Her cheeks went red and her eyes were about to pop out. She jumped from the table and rushed to the table with the drinking water, spitting and yelling as she went.
You, that.
I decided not to wait for her and went outside, giggling to myself while I finished my bun. Alright, library, infirmary, clubhouse. I'm actually just gonna check how long we got on this. Oh, we are out of time. We're at 25 minutes.
Oh.
Alright, well, we're gonna end it here, I guess. So, next episode, we'll finish up the day. And, yeah. So, we'll
Bye-bye.
see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.